So I took some notes from the video. So right here that you saw of your brother. Is that what I heard correctly?
He gave me consent.
Hey everyone, Spidercatcher here, and welcome back to another Predator Exposed video. Today, I'm going to be talking about a predator that was reported to me after my court case video for Infinity_Ben Stark. Now, this report, honestly, when it came to me, overwhelmed me a little bit with the amount of allegations that this person had against them. And, to be honest, after hearing everything that they did, including reports from other victims, I didn't even bother with a decoy account. Now, I'm going to be disguising this person's voice, but here is the report that was brought to me. This was in VRChat, so here you go.
And yeah, I'm gonna be like so dead ass with concept of predators. Like, I will say this, Ben is no saint, but if you want to go after genuinely any other pedophile, go for someone like Athena.
I don't know who that is, but I've gone for a few predators such as like DC Phillip. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, I do. I don't like but, again, Ben may not be no saint, but Athena, oh Lord, that bitch is a menace to society, and I kick kids.
Yeah, I've heard of a few VR predators that are quite disgusting. I'm actually working on a second one.
Why would someone actually name themselves Athena after the Greek god? Because she sees herself apparently as said Greek god, apparently.
No.
Bear in mind, she's hitting 30.
Even the real Athena would be actually pissed. Probably,
yeah. I would bet. And like, let me put it like this, throwing this very lightly, by the way. Wait, she is pushing 30, she has no job, she's very overweight, because I've seen too many photos of her to prove otherwise. She has groomed so many people, myself included, on top of my son Zero, you know him. And on top of that shit, my spiders. On my Miguel O'Hara, this bitch has, and apparently it's on video somewhere. I don't know where, but it is. I'm not kidding.
What the fuck?
Incest, pedophilia, rape, multiple counts of getting hacked even though they didn't do shit.
I swear to God, if you add on that list, I'm going to flip my cot.
You little nigga. I had to give you your base to prove my fucking point. If you want to make a video about anybody, Get that as part 2 to my boys video, please.
From what you just saw in the video, this person was accused of multiple things that I am myself disgusted by. And although, when I got the opportunity to talk to this predator, I didn't bring these up because at the time it had slipped my mind. But after everything that I heard, I was trying to find what questions I should ask because I just wanted to keep everything like nice and calm because I don't do the whole aggressive confrontations. But here is everything that was presented to me. Pause to read all the dialogue from the victims there. And here is the confrontation.
Here's fine. Alright, so,
Sup, bats?
Hey.
so, I want to talk to you about some things that I've been hearing about, someone with, so, I've been hearing some things about someone named Athena Queen Wolf, and I was told that that may be you. Is that true?
Yep.
Alright. Now, unfortunately, there were a lot of things that I saw that, a lot of people are not okay with, such as like videos and like screenshots of some chats, and yeah. Now, let us, so, my question is for you, do you have any knowledge of any like past allegations against you at all?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, could you like can you like tell me about that a little bit?
Pedo.
Ah. Did they say anything like specific at all?
I'm a dirty fucking pedophile. I should either rot in jail or rot in hell. I should kill myself. Ew, you're a fucking furry. Hey, it's hunting season. Those two specifically because I'm a furry.
I see. Well, I'm just gonna let you know neither of us are gonna do that. Promise you that. We're not ones to tell people to off themselves at all.
Here's my favorite one. Well, favorite hated one. Aren't you a human? Humans aren't supposed to growl, cause like I growl when I get pissy.
Yeah, with the whole growling thing, that doesn't really surprise me nowadays with how people are. But yeah, um, but yeah, I'm letting you know now. We don't do that kind of stuff. We don't discriminate for stuff like being a furry and all that kind of stuff. We have friends that actually are furries, but yeah.
Yeah, like over there. I think he just refuses to admit it at this point.
I don't know, but
By the way, I am X. It's a long story. If you want to hear the full deets, talk to him. Or her. Or whatever gender they're going. But still.
so I was actually reported to by someone who claimed to be a victim of yours.
Name?
I'm not gonna get into names to ensure protection for
Yes,
other
respecting
people.
other people's privacies and safety.
Yeah, and we were informed not to mention any names, sadly. So I apologize for that. But
Can you at least give me a hint? Like, what does their name rhyme with?
you'll recognize it because apparently this was idea if you'll
Question,
even
is
be
the
able to
same
remember me.
quote-unquote victim the one who recorded me without my consent?
Not that I'm aware of. I was never told of any
Yeah, boy.
recordings.
His name's Ya Boy. Real name is...
Yeah, no.
Mm.
But, I did see that there was a video of, there was like a court case or something.
Yeah, but that was in the past. I
Yeah.
got betrayed that day by someone I loved. His name was Dan. He sided with one of the bitches persecuting me, but me and her are cool now.
So,
Hold up, let me, do you mind if I pull up some notes real quick?
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Do
So,
whatever.
I took some notes from the video. So, right here, that you saw of your brother? Is that what I heard correctly?
He gave me consent. Which,
And how
with
old were
many...
you at the time?
It was 2 years ago.
Right, but like, how old was he and how old were you? We're asking.
We're 10 years apart. His birthday is coming up this year. He's currently 16. I'm 27.
And this was 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Again, he gave me consent, which many people think is just as bad, but at least he gave me permission. And I didn't do it forcefully, like many people probably think I did.
So, I'm gonna let you know this now. There is a whole online age of consent if you're not aware. Were you informed of that at all, or?
Yeah?
So you know that age of consent is 18.
Yeah, I'm aware, and I get fucking grilled if I'm seen or heard around people younger than it.
Right. Thing is, though, it doesn't
They
matter
fall for me first.
that I understand you may think that is okay. However, that is far from the case.
Very much not.
Exactly, yeah.
Why are you guys telling me stuff I already know?
Because from what we've seen from the videos, there's like some sort of like barrier where there's like no understanding of how your actions are affecting others.
For the most part, it wasn't hurting them in any way. They're just all bitchy. And to be fair, this is a virtual game. It's not like I'm actually going out with my lack of car to these people's houses and touching them.
In these kinds of scenarios, it's the thought that counts.
Hey, at least
Again.
what I do on here is tame compared to the real monsters on here.
Now, I don't know too much about all that. I wasn't given all that. But from what I've received from the victim, apparently they heard you pushing your grandma out of your room.
That was only because I politely told her multiple times to please get out. And when she wasn't looking, in an act of anger, I pushed her out instead of just simply closing the door behind her.
Right.
I asked her nicely. She refused.
Okay.
That's technically an An invasion of privacy. Words.
Alright. You said that there was like some relations with your brother. I was also told that there were some like fantasies that you had of with him. Is that true?
You guys aren't recording me, are you?
No.
No.
Thank God. I don't want another person recording me without my knowledge or fucking consent.
Yeah, I'm fucking recording this. Bitch.
Anyway, yeah, I had fantasies of him. I mean, come on. Sexual fantasies are normal at this point. I also have fantasies of getting fucked by a dog and a horse.
Have you acted on those at all, or?
The horse? No. The dog, I tried, but failed miserably.
Hold on a second. Can you repeat that last part? You tried with the dog, or?
Yep. Used to have a big dog who was a mix between an Australian Shepherd and a Poodle called Argus.
And if I may ask, how long ago was that?
Few years? Can't remember the number exactly.
Like 2 years, maybe 3 years ago, maybe? Somewhere around that?
Yeah. Maybe longer? I don't know.
So like maybe like 4 to 6 years, maybe?
Are you sure you guys aren't recording me?
Honest to God.
Don't believe in him, but okay.
I mean, neither do I, but I still say the shit. But yeah.
Wow. He covered himself with his cape. That means he's genuine, right? But not
I mean, he's
recording
usually
me? Then
genuine
you
Yes.
about
know.
anything, but yeah.
Yeah, but knowing him and being the whole justice, I thought maybe he would have been secretly recording this whole time.
Oh no. Me and him, we run our whole thing together. So anything that we do, we run by each other first.
I mean, I'm the second witness at hand, so.
But yeah.
Anything else?
I'm sorry, this is taking a bit. We weren't expecting all this to happen today. I think that's it for my questions. Are you sure that you have any questions for them or anything, Bats?
Yes. So, from the video document, I have actually checked. Was everything in that video true and said and came out of your mouth?
Yes, it was. I was trying to defend myself. But they just wouldn't let me speak. So, because I was getting rightfully pissed, instead of letting me leave, in a fit of anger, this is a newer headset. The one that I had, I yeeted across my my room and broke. Again, in the fit of anger. What the fuck? That is bright. Anyway.
And did you regret touching these individuals over the years?
I mean, majority of them have already aged up to the correct age of consent, so... But then again, they also left me. So, it really doesn't matter anymore. They left me.
If they didn't, would you have regretted it at all?
Eventually.
Like, what about the whole thing that said you were becoming this whole monster part in the video?
Because people kept on telling me I was a fucking monster. So I had that ingrained in my brain.
Only question that I can think of now is has there, like, ever since these claims that we've brought up, has there been, like, any activity since then, like with you and anybody and any, like, someone who's underage or at all?
Minus my brother? No.
And you said that you last did things with him 2 years ago, or okay.
Although every night when I'm walking back upstairs from the living room after eating to my room, since I use my phone flashlight to help me illuminate the way, and currently my little brother's room is right across from mine. I'm putting in that general direction because that's where my door is. His room is across from mine, and he likes to keep his door open for our cats, so they can go in and out without bugging him about needing to be let in or out. I occasionally see 3 nights in a row I've seen him standing in a place in his room. But as much as I'm tempted, he's passed out too, by the way. He's like sleep standing, which is the opposite of sleepwalking. Anyway, as much as I'm tempted, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for it if people on here find out. Which, to be honest, they always do. Because I think I might be hacked again.
Oh. That you've been hacked before?
Yeah. There was a whole ass dude scaring me, trying to make me do legal shit called Mr. Targaryen. He was known as Raymaru back in the day. He tortured me. Not physically. Mentally and emotionally. Saying, oh, they're not really in love with you. By they, he meant my poly members at the time. There was a lot more when I first started VRChat, okay? Now, I basically have only a few. Those idiots back there minus are some of said idiots. Actually came back. Brick and Xena, if they're still over there. Yeah, they are. They stayed as well. That's the one in the fire by the Gabby. And, hey, quick question. It's an exception when a 17-year-old is going to turn 18 this year, right?
As a safety precaution, I'm gonna say no.
Funny, whenever I told other people that, and they said, okay, fair, I guess that's an exception. They're about to turn 18 this year. So,
Well, I mean, maybe talking about like starting something during that time, maybe that would be okay, but actually like doing anything like sexual activities, I don't think that that would be okay.
mm.
Again, that's just my opinion. Everybody has their own, but yeah.
What I'm confused about is why are people giving me so much gripe? I can do my own shit, okay? I'm tired of people telling me what to do and what not to do. I already get that enough from my family. Jeez.
I think they're just concerned about the safety of others and yourself as well. Because it's
I don't
not,
care about myself anymore.
well, just because you don't care about yourself doesn't mean others don't.
I'm sorry, I
And
really can't take you seriously since you're Ghostface.
I'd have my other avatar on, but I don't have it. I just got on. So,
yes, also I have seen the chat logs. And this was on the 12th of 2023. And luckily that from so
Former online son of mine.
right. So matter of fact that this Courier to guy pretty much from OJ's perspective looks eternally depressed. And you said womp womp. And my only concern is like, do you actually like the person or you just want to make them miserable in a sense?
Oh.
No, not but the person that he had mentioned.
Well, what was the name again?
Great. Um,
Oh, that's... And that's... He has a
Kurto,
whole
yeah.
gripe. He has a whole gripe of people mispronounce his name. I've been calling him one of his other names, like Kid and all that.
And OJ said that he was on the brink of insanity.
Here's the thing. I mentioned that I'm aka or whatever name he goes by now is an ex of mine. I did like him until he broke my heart.
Right. And I
actually-
also I do have other chat logs, but the names are kind of blurred out due to privacy reasons that you admitted of being a child predator on the 12th,
Well-
15th, 2023.
I mean, if people are gonna label me that, then yeah, why not fucking admit it? And who cares if I'm technically throwing my life away because of admitting it? Like I said, I don't care. Those idiots may seem to care, but I know deep down they would love for me to rot just like the others.
Okay.
I've been hurt too many times, in case you couldn't tell. By loved ones. People I loved.
So did I. Yeah, I understand that.
Too many.
I've been hurt by a few people myself, but
And now, some of said people who have hurt me want me dead or thrown in jail or burning in hell for all eternity.
Bitch, I wonder why! Yeah,
Like the
That's,
person you keep mentioning.
but yeah, we don't support those kinds of, like, things, like telling people to do that kind of stuff and, like, that they should, like, rot and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, no. We're not barbarians. We're not gonna just...
Like, here's the thing: I'm not like we're not executioners. I'm
Yeah,
not the
no.
judge or jury.
You know, we're just people who have voices. And we want to try and help as much as we can with others.
Yeah, here's the thing. Whenever I tried to use my voice to defend myself, I'm not heard. Okay?
Well, I mean, I do a thing on YouTube where I give the voice to people who who aren't usually heard. I usually help give them that voice by uploading their stories onto my page. If you want, I can do the same for
Yes,
you.
please. Please.
All right. If you want,
I'm tired of all
I
this.
can go ahead and press record. That's
Please do.
entirely up to you. Okay.
Also,
Okay.
don't mind me. I am laying down. My back really hurts.
Yeah, no problem. No worries at all.
I may be 20, but I have the bones of a 70-year-old.
Wait, you say you're 20?
In my 20s.
Can I ask, like, how, like, 20, like, how old exactly?
Turned 27 this year in March.
Nice. You might have said that earlier. I just forgot. I have a bad memory. I'm sorry. I just needed a reminder.
No, it's fine. I have bad memory too.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm recording now. So if you wanna go ahead and give your piece, then you can go right ahead.
I just want everyone to know, everyone who has ever hated me now because they're my exes, stop hating me just because you broke up with me. Stop saying, oh, they were a terrible partner, because it messes with my head, okay? I deal with enough shit already. I don't need all of this. Sure, what I did in the past was bad. But it was tame compared to the real monsters on here. My life is already hell enough. Don't make it worse. Stop making it worse. Signing out.
All right. And there we go. Now I'm gonna ask this out of concern. Are you okay? Like, I know. So I just want to let you know, if you want, with your permission, of course, we can't do it ourselves physically, but with what you were saying, it got me a bit concerned. If you want, we could try and get someone to go visit your house to see if you're okay, because some of what you were saying was very, very concerning, and it last thing we want is someone hurting themselves. So yeah, if
What is he doing?
it's up to you. But...
Oh, trust me, I went to therapy before. They helped a little, but I just kept on disassociating the whole time. Because hearing the other Patreons, the other people talk about their stuff, just kept on reminding me of what I was going through, so every day when I went to therapy, it was like on video call, it wasn't like in person. Every day, I just mentally shut myself out. Because everything that the other patients said just reminded me too much of my own hell. That I just shut myself out. And I want to go back to therapy and try again, but my mom lives with her boyfriend, the one I was talking about in the video. That is right. Sorry, Kate hired something.
So, yeah. It was a long conversation, but in the end, she admitted to everything. And this was honestly one of the easiest exposes, yet by far the most disturbing for me. No doubt there will be way more disturbing cases in the future, but until then, we have reported her account to VRChat and the Cybertip hotline, and we highly suggest that everybody else does so. However, please do not seek and harass this person, as we don't want any self-harm to get involved in any of this. But yeah, if you have any future cases, be sure to join the Discord and submit a ticket. And with that being said, this is Spidercatcher, signing out. Bye.
It seems to me that it's news to you. We have caught this woman in her own act. We can go on, but the end, who are we kidding? We have caught her in the most insane act because we got proof. Seems our regime has plummeted to some. She has been caught, and like a lobster she is. We can go on. We have all the proof and the evidence for recordings. Oh my god, it's insane. We have also all the chat logs. And oh my god, we are like Chris Hansen and Brooke Dudley in the same room. It's a goddamn insane. Oh, what a shock. What a run. What an absolute croak that she is. She got caught in the most funniest way possible. It's embarrassing. And yet Upside shows that she is never gonna get out of this. We have all the evidence over the years. That's a goddamn shame. We have all the evidence right now. We have to go on to this amazing hell. Put on your Sunday best because we're not close to ending. This song right now is always gonna be the same right now. Just run up to me, give me all your proof. We'll submit it in the .com.